If a guy texts you and you don't respond, should he try again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm a busy woman.
Okay, try again.
I really like when the guy is pushing.
Yes.
Okay.
Like my husband showed me a lot that he really cares.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
dating another guy and he was like, I don't care, I'm here. Like, he was like pushing. Some girls that don't like, I honestly like because it showed me how much the guy cares, you know.
Yeah.
If you have to double text a girl, it's time for a new girl. Any woman that wants you to double text her is putting you through a humiliation ritual, so that after she embarrasses you for the rest of the relationship, you're going to be chasing her and put her on a pedestal. On top of that, you also hear that this woman mentioned that she was talking to another man when her current husband was pursuing her excessively. Her husband did not win. Her husband only got a liability. Gentlemen, women that like you aren't going to make it this difficult to contact them. Like, who is she, Oprah Winfrey? Like, let me know. When a girl's acting like she's too busy to text you back, like, she a multi-billionaire? Because even Oprah Winfrey is making time for Stedman. So never accept that type of treatment from a woman. So as soon as a woman is no longer communicating with you, putting the effort to just reach back out, move on to another woman. That's the whole point of, gentlemen, making sure you keep a lot of options available so that when one isn't texting you, guess what? There's another one that will. Now, if you want to also just be in a good emotional mind frame, you can't allow yourself to become emotional about a woman contacting you, you being in communication with a woman. You should always be centered so that she's wondering, why is he not talking to me? You should make her ponder as to what is the reason that he would not want to contact me back. You'll actually have a more lasting impression on a woman when you aren't the one that's begging for her time, contrary to what she's saying. You never listen to what women want because they never actually want what they say they want. That doesn't resonate with women. So if you actually want to make a woman be more attracted to you, if you want to actually stimulate her more, do less, be more reserved. And if she does little for you, you do little for her, and that's just how it goes.
Divorce rates in the Deep South are rising. For decades, the national divorce rate in the US has been falling. That's because fewer people are getting married, and those who do are getting married later to people they've known for longer. But now, in some conservative states, the opposite is happening. Divorce levels are actually rising.
First marriages end at a rate of 40 to 50%, and that's been pretty consistent over the last at least decade. Second marriages are ending at a rate of 67%, and third marriages are ending at a rate of 73 to 74%. I've seen both of those numbers. Those are big numbers, right? And so I want you to think to yourself, why do you think that second and third marriages are ending at such a rate, at such a high rate? Why aren't we being more successful the more experience we have in relationship as opposed to being less successful?
You know, was there a moment that you knew the marriage was over? And she said, yeah, I remember it. And I said, what was it? And she said, there was this granola that I really like. And I used to have it for breakfast. I'd put it on my yogurt and I would have that every day. And they only sold it at this one store. And my husband used to always get it for me. And whenever like the bag was running out, magically, like a new bag would be there. She's like, and it always made me feel loved. It always made me feel like, oh, like, look, like he wouldn't even say like, oh, I got you your granola. Like what we're prone to do as men, you know, we're like, I opened that jar. We love that. But he didn't even look for credit. He just would do it. And she said, like, it just always made me feel so like he sees me. He knows what I need. He tries to get ahead of it. She said, and one day the granola ran out. And I thought, oh, that's strange. And she's like, I didn't get my own because I thought, oh, no, maybe he's just didn't notice, you know. And a couple more days went by and granola never got replaced. And she said, and I thought, oh, okay, this is over. Like it's starting to move in the wrong direction.
It sounds like to me the marriage was over when you decided that he was obligated to continue refilling your granola. If that man is continuing to do it this whole time, would it kill you to get up and get your own stuff? Well, I thought maybe you forgot, and so I waited a couple more days. You sound slow. If he didn't do it, why did you not ask him, hey, is everything okay? Why did you not go check on him? Why did you not suddenly, well, how about you have a conversation with him? Hey, I just want to check in and see how you're doing. Oh, no, I'm doing all right. Okay. So what's been going on with you? That's what real friends do. But the way you're talking about him in this specific instance, it's almost like he's a butler to you. Well, the marriage was over long before that. If this is how you know it was over, it was over long before that.
This lady wrote, "First, I know I am a horrible, disgusting person for this. My boyfriend and I have been seeing each other for around 6 months. He has always been the strong, silent type, and it's honestly what attracted me to him. He has been my emotional rock and looked after me, and I loved feeling protected and like I had someone so manly and solid. This all started when for the 100th time, he came home from work and just seemed upset. Usually I ask him what's wrong and he says nothing, and I say he can always open up. Well, the other night for the first time, he cracked. He started to get emotional about his job and how he feels like he isn't doing enough in life, and how he worries something is wrong with him medically. He's on depressants and he doesn't think his medication is helping. I was completely shocked seeing him like this, and I began to comfort him, and it seemed like he was on the verge of tears. I held him, but as he got up to go and shower, he went for a kiss and I just leant back. This is going to sound horrible, but seeing him vulnerable and emotional completely repulsed me. I know it's wrong and I'm wrong and horrible, but seeing him in a moment of weakness made me just see him as not a man and was a turn-off romantically and sexually. Talking to a few other women, this is apparently not uncommon. I'm disgusted that I feel this way because my boyfriend doesn't deserve this, blah, 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 blah. That's why I said about women providing space, or this sense of you meet someone and you feel as a man, you feel you're safe, but are you ever truly really safe?
I mean, it really is amazing what men go through. I mean, these modern women, this is what men keep on saying. You don't really want what you're asking for. A man tries to give it to you, and then this is the type of foolishness that you come up on the internet saying. I mean, honestly, even if you felt that way, why are you on the internet talking about it? Why is it not something that you're wrestling with and saying, well, what is it about me? This is what men mean when they say take accountability. Y'all are okay with talking about how many men you've been with, and that doesn't repulse you. You're okay with talking about shaving your entire body to go be with a man that's been inside multiple women. That doesn't repulse you. A man that has, in some instances, slain multiple women, that doesn't repulse you. You'll still continue sending that type of man money. You'll still continue writing that man over and over again, getting married to that type of man. But the fact that a man comes home from work and says, hey, I think my mental is messing up. It's kind of wonky right now. My medicine isn't working. I'm having a hard time at work. That's the thing that repulses you. It's just foolishness through and through. But anyways, let's go to this next clip. Apparently a man and a woman, husband and wife, are recording each other. Yeah.
It's gonna stop. That's a great question. Where are our other kids?
In the bathtub.
That bathtub? You're out here, and our kids are in the bathtub, and you have this door locked. Our 3-year-old, and Edom is in there.
There are 2 inches of water, and they're fine.
I would like for you to go check on our kids right now, please. Go in there right now, Ashley. This is not cool.
I will go.
They're in that bathroom unsupervised. And you have the door locked. I'm concerned.
They have a camera in here. They're fine. I can see them.
Can you please go check on them right now?
I will go check on them.
In that locked door that's also part of my bathroom.
As long as you stay right
Go check on the kids.
As long as you stay
Go check on the kids, Ashley. I don't even hear them. Please go check on them. I'm not going to go in there.
You're inciting fear right now.
I'm inciting fear. Okay, you can lecture me after you go check on our kids. Please go check on them. Please go check on them.
I mean, even if, you don't like whatever he's doing, whatever he's got going on, why would you lock the kids in there? I think there was a woman in the comments that said kids can literally drown in like 1 inch of water. What are you doing? Why would that be a good idea?
Women are not giving their best to niggas they don't like.
Yeah.
You want to give your best to women you know you don't want a wife. You can't do that, bro. If you're gonna give good D, but you can't give good D and boyfriend energy at all, bro.
Yeah, you playing a dangerous game, bro. It's a dangerous game.
At that point, she's stabbing you and say, "Look what we had. Look what you did to us." Like, and it's your fault.
You got what?
I'm your man.
Until when?
Until death do us part.
Okay.
That's going to shock a lot of people. I get child support. Yeah, from my children's mother. And the look I get when I say that, you'd think I said something illegal. But here's the truth. I never wanted child support. When everything first started, I went to my ex and I said, hey, let's just split everything equal. The kids will have what they need. No drama, no games. Because that's what co-parenting looks like, right? Two adults taking care of their kids, not weaponizing money to hurt the other. But as time went on, the kids started living with me full time. And all I asked for was simple. Let's keep things fair. Haircuts, school supplies, preschool. Let's split it down the middle. And her response to that? I'm not paying anything unless I get alimony ordered. That right there showed me she was not gonna help at all. Because it's not about who's the mom or who's the dad. It's about who's showing up. I wasn't asking for handouts. I was asking for balance for both parents to share responsibility, because that's what equality looks like. So yeah, I get child support, but I didn't fight for it. I fought for fairness. And if that surprises people, then maybe it's time the world realizes fathers aren't always the ones walking away. Sometimes we're the ones holding it all together. Follow me if your dad believes parenting should be equal, not a paycheck or a power struggle. And share this, because I guarantee you there's a dad out there right now who needs to hear it. Comment. Tell me your story. I read every single comment. Follow me, because you don't have to do this alone. I got you.
A lot of you man got it twisted. You think every girl's got endless options, but most of them don't. They just got endless attention. Big difference. Yeah, her DMs are full, but 90% of them men are broke, lost, or just thirsty. They offer compliments, not consistency. Validation, not vision. So don't ever think you're competing with hundreds of men. You're not. You're competing with these little boys. When it comes to real men with discipline, purpose, and direction, that list gets very small. That's where the power is. Stop putting her on a pedestal. She ain't drowning in quality options. She's surrounded by noise. Be the man that moves in silence, as focused, as unshakable, and watch how quick these options disappear. Remember this, a man of vision will always outshine a man of validation. So stay quiet, stay working, and make her realize you were never one of them.
You are so selfish. I feel bad for any man to get with you because
please.
you are going.
I'm such a giver. Any man that knows I'm
Oh,
such
you're
a
a
giver.
giver. Let's talk about it. How do you give to your man?
In any way I can.
Any way you can. You buy him gifts. You take him on vacation for his birthday.
That's not yet. I haven't done that yet.
Why not?
Because it hasn't been offered. Like no one asked for that. That's like a man. That's masculine of me to be trying to.
I hate that.
If I was trying to,
it's another woman.
Take him on a vacation.
It's another woman who said that. She like that's masculine. Like, but you like
he
vacations.
doesn't want that.
You don't think
Men don't want that type of things from women.
I do. Hey, for any woman out there,
yeah, but we
right
have two
there,
different perspectives on life. Clearly, you want that.
I like vacations. Men like vacation. You don't think your man would be like?
Yes, but there's no man that is gonna be sassy enough to ask me to take him on a vacation.
Nah, he don't gotta ask you. You just from your thoughtfulness, like he likes vacation. He likes when we go. Let me surprise him with one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day, maybe for my husband.
To my brothers in Christ who be a little bit oblivious, if the young lady is constantly calling you sir, and y'all the same exact age, every time you say something, she laughs, talking about some sir. Stop it, sir, please. All that sir stuff. You know that D-Wade picture with Bron? D-Wade throwing a lot, and Bron come in and... You know what I'm saying? That sir means something, bro. If every time you saying something is, it's deep. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's, wow. I honor you. Woo, sir. All that. That's your cue. Y'all not even talking about the faith, talking about the scripture. Just, yeah, man of God this, man of God that. Oh, yeah. What's your thoughts, man of God? What you think about this, man of God? Oh, you ain't even in the vocation. You ain't even you ain't even in the ministry. But you, man of God, man of God, man of God, man of God. That might be your cue, bro. That might be you.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This method has been patched, but for sure, it's a thing. But I'm not gonna lie. Between the girlies getting a bag and just telling it how it is on TikTok and red pill content, the method is been patched. You know, nowadays if a woman is unavailable, a dude's gonna pick it up right away. He's getting all this information online. That used to work, because you know what, for me, I used to be a simp growing up. I used to be a simp for a long time. I recently just came up out of it, to be honest. And you know, of course there's levels to being a simp, right? But I guess I just mean a lover boy. I was a lover boy. I thought like, oh, just love harder. No. There has to be genuine interest from the start. And I know women hate to say that, because they be like, oh, if you don't want to chase me, you just need to chase a dude, and you just need to get some man butt. What? How I go from that? I just want a woman to be genuinely interested in me. But yeah, ladies, don't treat somebody you really like. Don't be unavailable to somebody. Don't play no games, because right now the method has been patched. Because one, you ladies, you got on here and you was telling us how you use dudes for dates and how you really feel and how you got the roster and this and that, and then it's these dudes that knew all along, these red pill dudes, that said, see, I told you. Look, I told you, here's the evidence. And then we look like that meme. We look like Weebay, the Weebay meme. We look like dudes like me, lover boys. I was sitting there like, you mean to tell me this is happening to everybody? I thought it was just happening to me. I thought I was just down on my luck. I just thought maybe it was my karma. No, this is how ladies get down. And I'm like, damn. I'm talking about it's happening to everybody. It's happening. I be seeing handsome dudes, tall dudes be like, you know what? I'm done, man. And I'll be like, Chad. I'll be like, Chad, Tyrone. What do you mean? You're 7 feet tall. You got 6-pack. You guys are done too? No way. Yes way. It's really that bad.
A lot of men did. A lot of men still are. Some of them are turning to these types of podcasts, and they're listening and saying, yeah, man, that's what happened to me. No more, though. I learned my lesson. Hey, man, I dated a single mother. She did this, and this. No more, though. I'm not getting put back in that position. Once again, if you find a woman that's willing to work with you, that's not on no BS, I get it. I think most men understand. But most men get sick and freaking tired of having to put out, and a woman thinks, especially if she's got baggage, maybe not just kids, but baggage. Men get tired of you sitting up there thinking that you're better than they are. And I think I've got a video later on that talks about Shrekking. I think it's from CJ Salter. Go check out his channel. I think it's here on YouTube. I think he's got an Instagram. I think he's got a TikTok. Good brother talks about some good stuff. But anyway, he's kind of dissecting and breaking down a video about a newscast where the women are talking about Shrekking, oh man, the man's beneath me type nonsense. Modern women really believe that type stuff. You would go a long way by saying, okay, this is my baggage. I'm willing to work with X, Y, and Z. What's your baggage? He gives it to you. Okay, let's see if we can work through it together. End of story.
Go! No, go back. You gonna want to move, right? Yeah, let me see. Set, go! Power, go!
Guys, this is one of my favorite videos. It's short, sweet, but it's so impactful because here you have a father that is sitting there with his son and is telling him, you got more in the tank, right? I saw that hit, but you know what? You can do more than that, right? And he didn't degrade him. He didn't talk down to him. Didn't yell at him. He just said, man, come on, you got more in the tank. And then that boy lays into him and his excitement, his dad excitement. He's going to remember that for the rest of his life, that his dad came back and got more excited, almost as if he had done it himself. And that little boy has that appreciation that he knows that his dad's in his court, that his dad's going to encourage him, but push him at the end of the day. And you know what? This is what men do.
Oh, you got a food guy. You got a nigga you call for this. You got a nigga you link up if you want to go outside with your friends and turn up. You got a nigga for this. The difference between me having my roster and the difference between you having your roster.
How much you bet she's about to lie right now?
Is that you all your hoes. I don't. And 9 out of 10 times, he knows he's not. This. You, everything moving in your. If it's breathing and you're putting your in it.
Why do women get on this app and cap? I guarantee this is the type of woman who says she has woman intuition, but can't intuition that's good for you. You have so many other dudes that's doing other stuff for you, but you can't find that one man to do everything. Guarantee it. All these dudes that's doing stuff for you, you probably got 5 other that you letting for free. Guaranteed.
He belongs to the streets.
And you want to get married. Pack it up.
I used to teach in Baltimore, Maryland. You'd be shocked at how many kids don't quite have what you would call parents.
No, I 100% agree with the whole definition of parents, which is taking us back to the whole definition of introducing things in schools.
Yes. So
we don't. I don't.
Okay.
Anyway, you don't really.
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah.
What
I'm
are you
just
doing?
talking for me. You talk
Yeah,
for you.
but I came over here for me.
I know. Well, but you brought me along.
You can go on that side of the street over there, buddy. No, okay. So I'm just curious. Back to the guy who was like, shame, shame, shame.
Oh, you saw that guy?
Yeah, that's why.
That guy was a psychopath.
It depends on what he's like yelling about. I don't know. That's why I wanted to come over and ask.
Well, he just showed up and just started yelling. I've never seen the guy in my entire life. He just yelled
your
up.
hat sparked him.
Yes, but does that make sense? You ever seen an article of clothing and you just start yelling at people?
No.
He's mentally ill.
Okay, technically that's going a little too far because if you were on.
No, he's mentally ill.
Well, no, if you were on an airplane and you wore an article of clothing that was offensive.
We're not on an airplane, ma'am.
I'm just saying.
Are you on an airplane, sir?
No, she used to be a flight attendant.
Can you please? I appreciate you.
Just talk to you.
But I would like for you to talk to me, not him.
You the boss?
Consistently.
No,
No.
she just wanted to come over here. and talk.
No, but what I don't appreciate is the fact that you keep continually dismissing me to listen to him. So I'm going to ask him to step aside.
I have a feeling that you would.
I don't know what that was about. That reminds me of Alec Baldwin. When I think they were at some sort of award show, and I guess that's his wife, or I don't know who that was because I've never seen her. I don't know who that was to him, but she did basically the same thing that this woman did to her man. Now, modern women are going to want support, but then they clown like this.
I totally agree with her on this video.
It does not bother me like it bothers you females when my man tells me to do something. Whatever he says goes. That's just the bottom line for me. I don't care what you guys think. You're like, oh, you're acting like a pick-me. How am I acting like a pick-me if I'm already picked? And I'm going to stay picked because at the end of the day, I honor my man. I respect him. If he tells me not to post something, I'm not posting it. If he tells me not to do something, I'm not doing it. I'm not arguing about it. I'm not going back and forth about it. Because that's the man that I chose to protect me and to provide for me and to be there for me. So I trust his word. So when he says take that down, it's going the fuck down. I'm not asking him why. His reasoning is his reasoning, and I'm trusting his reasoning on why he wants me to do something or not do something. So for y'all coming at me and saying all these weird things, it does not bother me that I respect my man. And the reason why he loves me the way he does is because he knows how I stand behind him.
Have y'all ever heard of this? There's a new term for a very specific type of dating that's gaining popularity. Let's take a look.
I'm supposed to be beautiful. But you are beautiful.
Well, shrekking involves dating someone you are not attracted to, maybe someone you think is below you, in hopes that they'll treat you better than other people have in your dating past. The term got its name because Princess Fiona took a chance on Shrek. However, unlike their happy ending in the movie, when you get shreked, it means the person that you lowered your standards for still ended up hurting you. As dating experts put it, in this, you're dating an ogre without the princess treatment.
I just think this whole thing is hilarious. Shrekking is basically dating somebody who's not on your level, but you give them a chance anyway, kind of like Fiona did with Shrek. But she was on Shrek's level because she was part ogre. And when they kissed for the first time, that's when the truth revealed that she was was never a princess. She was an ogre. So she never settled for Shrek. She was really an ogre. That was her true form. And the reason why it's so funny is because this is exactly how it is in the real world. You have a bunch of these women out here talking about dating down and settling when you're an ogre too. You're both ogres. That's the problem. People don't want to acknowledge that they're a damn ogre. They just want to call you an ogre, but they don't acknowledge that they're an ogre too. That's why this whole concept is hilarious to me. But it makes a lot of sense because just as much as people ignore the whole concept of Shrek, they are ignoring the whole concept of dating. Date people on your level. Stop walking around thinking that you're a princess when you're really an ogre. You're not supposed to get princess treatment because you're not a princess. That's what this whole video was about. And I promise you, men had nothing to do with this whole Shrekking thing. Men had nothing to do with that. That is all women. Guaranteed.
Exactly. And this guy I was talking about earlier on in the video, it's a great breakdown. Good brother, good content. This is what men are having an issue with. These single mothers, these modern women who have multiple bodies. And after the multiple bodies, they all of a sudden want to say, well, you got to pay premium price because I've got the experience. Or I have a bad attitude. But because I have a good job, you should be willing to bypass and overlook my bad attitude. I'm not going to do that. I don't have to take that. I have a good job too. Oh, you only make $50,000. It's good enough for me to pay my freaking bills. How about that? It's good enough for me to pay my car note. It's good enough for me to go out with the boys. I can't do it every single freaking weekend and blow money and buy the bar. I can't do that. But like I said, I got enough food in my fridge. I got enough food in my freezer. My lights on, they stay on. My phone is on, it stays on. It's been on for 4 or 5 years now, ever since I got my freaking phone plan. I don't miss no payments. Not at all. Gas stay in my car. My car stay fixed. So I on my $50,000 a year salary, everything seems to get taken care of. But when it comes to you guys, I don't make enough money. When it comes to you guys, I don't know how to dress. When it comes to you guys, I don't like this furniture. I don't like this. I don't like. Sound like a child. Sound like a child. And and the more and more you look into their lifestyle, they're just like you. I mean, worse, I would say. I mean, we're on the same level. Okay, we're on the same level. We're on the same level. You're not doing anything different from what I'm doing. Not at all. And you want to talk to me crazy. That's what men are frustrated about.
I take care of our children.
The kids are at school for 8 hours a day. What are you taking care of?
I created a Tinder because my husband doesn't make enough money. I deserve to be treated like I'm a queen, and you're not doing that. I'm just so sick and tired of being with a broke-ass man, honestly. All of our friends have so much more money than us. I've been telling you for years that, I want you to pamper me.
I work all day, every day. I provide you with this place.
One of the biggest red flags I think a lot of men should pay attention to when they date women is comparing. If your friends are doing all these extravagant things and you're looking at your partner and comparing them, I really feel like that's not a good thing. Why? Because there's a lot of things you never see behind closed doors. Like, your friends could probably have Benzes, fancy cars, all this stuff, but you don't even know. He could be cheating on his wife as we speak. They probably haven't fucked in 6 months, but you're over here idolizing the fact that she has chains and all this stuff. Whatever is glitz and glamorous doesn't mean it's always the best thing on earth. I really do believe that there are certain things money can't buy, and that is somebody who truly loves you. Because, y'all, people could do whatever they want in this world, but love to me, especially when it's real love, does matter. I know love isn't the only thing that goes around, and we all have different standards and boundaries for ourselves, but to be with somebody that can't pamper you or doesn't do that type of stuff, why sit with them? This is why I always tell women, when you're dating somebody, take your time to date as long as possible and don't rush into it. I really don't believe getting into a relationship 3 to 6 months. That might be too soon, especially in this day and age. People have this thing where they like you 1 second and the next second they don't. And a lot of the times, I personally think that a lot of the lifestyles these women want to live it on your own, bro. I'm not one of those people that goes out of my way expecting somebody to finance me and all this. That's insanity, bro. I love a lot of nice things. I love jewelry. I love tattoos. Do you think tattoos cost $2? My sleeve costs more than your purse. So that's why, for me, I don't expect a man to buy that. That's something I want to do, and I need to do it. I need tattoos. I'm sorry, I do. But I don't expect somebody to do that. If they want to buy it, they can. I'm sorry, these conversations are so dumb. On top of that, how are you going to sit there and say you made a Tinder because of him? You made a Tinder because you have a loose... You made a Tinder because you have no self-esteem, and you're insecure, and you're weak, and you're probably bored at home. And instead of taking your ass on that treadmill and finding some hobbies, why don't you go cook and do something? There's women out here who have to beg their man to help them, and they're going 50-50. Then there's rats like you who get the opportunity to get taken care of, and what do you do with it? He just said you don't work. He just said you don't do anything. You stay home all day. Girl, do you know what I would be doing if a man said I could stay home all day? Pilates, bacon, cooking. Hey, babe, what do you want tonight? Every kid could request a different meal. My ass would be in that motherfucking kitchen. Bro, what? I work a regular job at FedEx. Girl, I'm telling you right now, let that girl go slave for a week and see if she feels the same way. I'm tired of you lazy.
And guess which degrees are suddenly not considered professional? Nursing, nurse practitioners, physician assistants, counseling and therapy, social work, public health, education. Almost every single one is a female-dominated field.
It's really scary how fast people are willing to believe these paid shows. Spent the last couple of hours looking into this. I heard from Democrats, I heard from Republicans, and then I actually went and heard from the Department of Education and looked into the facts. This is the current definition of a professional degree. Same one that was under the Biden administration. In fact, this is the same definition that was made in 1965. And it says a degree that signifies both completion of the academic requirements for beginning practice in a given profession and a level of professional skill beyond that normally required for a bachelor's degree. Professional licensure is also generally required. Examples of a professional degree include, but are not limited to, and nowhere does it say nurse. So according to the Department of Education's internal definitions that have really nothing to do with us, nursing has never been considered a professional degree. This is the proposed rule change by the Trump administration. Again, none of it says anything about nursing. They simply want to add that examples of a professional degree include, but are not limited to, the same exact professions. One Big Beautiful Bill capped graduate loans, and most nurses get a 4-year undergraduate degree that will not have caps. Trump administration says that 95% of nurses already borrow below the annual threshold. That placing a cap on loans will push the remaining graduate nursing programs to reduce their program costs. Because ultimately, capping student loans is also going to cap universities for how much they can charge. Students will not be able to go to universities if they can't take out loans for it, so these colleges are going to have to reduce their price. But also, it is important to remember that the loan limits are limited to graduate programs and have no impact on undergraduate nursing programs. 80% of the nursing workforce does not have a graduate degree. I've never heard people complain about nursing not being considered a professional degree before. Next time something like this happens, ask yourself, am I actually mad about this, or is someone being paid to make me mad about this? There's a lot to be critical of our government for, but sorry, I do not believe this is one of those things. But as always, let me know your thoughts about this and make sure you're following me for more.
She's not skinnier than me and she's not prettier than me. Then why couldn't it just be me?
Because she's softer than you. She's quieter than you. She doesn't yell at me. She doesn't call me an idiot or tell me to shut up all the time. She listens to me. She's nice to me. She doesn't make me feel like the only thing stopping her from being happy is me.
This video speaks for itself. It makes me want to cry. And again, it's showing that, you know what, men, they need intimacy. They need affection. They don't want to be constantly criticized and controlled and told that they're wrong. Remember, winning motivates them. When they are doing good in your eyes and you're uplifting them, they want to do more for you. You're not uplifting them to get more, but just, you know, like he said, she doesn't yell at me. I'm not saying it's okay to go find another woman. But again, ladies, if this is all he's getting at home, he's going to gravitate to a place or a space or people where he feels honored, respected, accepted, and received.
You're not coming in here without the police, that's what I'll tell you.
This is my house.
You're not coming in with...
This is my house.
You gonna cut me all over that glass?
This is my house, buddy.
Yeah, you're not coming in here without the police, dude. I'm telling you now.
Eric, this is my house.
I don't care. You're not coming in here without the police. Bring them here with you.
Move.
I'm not moving.
Okay.
You keep hurting me.
Anybody got it?
All right. You're not coming in here without the police.
I live here.
Dude, you're hurting me with the glass, dude. You're look at this bleeding all over the fucking place, dude.
Because you're standing on top of it like an idiot. That's on you.
You're going to jail. I promise you, you're going to jail.
I'm going to jail for getting in my home.
No, you're going to jail for getting. Look at this.
You're the one standing on top of the window being pushed through, so that's on you, bro. That's on you. Nobody else.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
Okay.
I'm sorry to tell you, I'm gonna put you in jail. I promise you, I am.
You do. I hope you do, buddy.
You should have waited on the police.
Nope. This is my house. They told me. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're going to jail.
It's fine.
That's what you're doing.
Oh, buddy.
I am.
Nothing beats a G2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Oh my god. Hi.
What are you doing?
Sitting in the car?
Sitting in the car.
Yes.
I thought you were supposed to be at work.
I was at work.
Okay, so where are you now?
I'm sitting in the car.
Yeah, but why?
Because I'm just chilling.
Doing what?
Chilling?
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting in the car. Sometimes I need a second, okay? Like my brain. It hurts.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to explain yourself before I go off on you?
I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting I'm across the street from a loft down the street from where we live.
Right, down the street. I had to walk in the rain to come catch you sitting in the car waiting for who?
I'm not waiting for nobody. I'm just sitting.
So you're gonna keep lying.
I'm not lying.
Okay, well, I checked your location, saw you over here. I had to walk over here because you took the car.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is not work.
Okay, I'm off.
And what were you gonna do? Were you gonna tell me?
I was gonna come home.
Okay, it's late in the evening though, so...
Is it? It's not dark.
Okay. Okay. Last night, I already checked your phone. I already saw you were texting, what, freaking Rachel?
Okay.
Who's Rachel?
I don't know. I'm not texting Rachel.
You weren't texting Rachel?
No.
So I didn't see the text messages saying, come meet me here yesterday?
First off, why are you looking at my phone? That is, you don't trust me. So you don't trust me.
Oh, I don't, are you?
You don't trust me.
So you're gonna do that?
I'm doing it because you don't trust me.
Oh, so you want to gaslight somebody?
I'm not gaslighting nobody.
Okay, okay.
Why were you looking at my phone?
I can look at your phone.
Why?
I help you.
Do I look at your phone?
I help you out. I pay some of your stuff. I can look at your phone.
We live together. What do you expect? We pay things equally.
Right.
Is that crazy?
So you want to look at my phone?
No.
Oh, why not?
Because it's your phone.
Oh, because I'm not lying.
I'm not lying. I'm sitting here.
Uh-huh.
What else am I doing? You see me doing anything?
Yeah, you're doing a whole lot of nothing because you're about to get out of the place.
I'm getting what place? The place that we rent together?
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
You're not leaving?
I'm not leaving.
That's okay. I'm gonna get the cops.
Okay, get the cops. Whatever. You're crazy, and you're crazy for coming up here and trying to do this again.
Oh, so I'm crazy?
Yes, you did this. You did this like 2 weeks ago. What?
Maybe if you stop lying, maybe
I'm
stop
not
cheating.
Lying. Maybe you should stop projecting your past life on me.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Get out the car.
I'm not getting out the car. I'm comfortable. It's warm in here.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm gonna make you get out the car.
Okay, whatever. You're not gonna make. I'm gonna lock the door.
No, you.
I'm locking the door.
Open the door.
Locked. Locked. It's locked. It's like you're on candid camera. You're on candid camera. You're on candid camera. The door is not opening. You're crazy. You need to stop doing this.
I don't care.
You need to stop doing this.
You're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
I don't know why we're together. You've done this 15
Show everybody.
times.
Show everybody how crazy I am.
Hi.
If we get married, there's no such thing as a divorce. If you're tired of me, go take a nap. If you're sick of me, go lie down for an hour or two. You'll be fine, and we'll be fine, because you're sticking with me.
Get in.
Open the door.
Can you please get away?
Can we talk?
Riri, no, I gotta go to work.
Can we talk?
Okay, go ahead, talk.
Vamos a hablar.
Can we talk? Go ahead.
Put the window down.
Don't speak, none of that
Put
shit.
the window down.
No, I'm keeping it like this.
I can't see you.
Talk to me.
I can't see you.
Talk to me.
I can't see you.
I can see you.
Put the window down.
Yo, talk.
Baja la ventana.
Okay, who is he then? Who is he?
My cousin. Ya yo te dije, habla español, es mi primo.
Riri, you are Dominican. How is he your cousin? Dude was blacker than me.
Just stop recording me. Can we just talk for a second?
No, we done.
What do you mean we're done?
Only reason I'm recording is because you get
fine, then I will kill any ever with.
Yo. See, my mom told me not to talk to you. Mixed you tripping. Like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I gotta go. You like bugging.
I have seen a lot of my career as a family law attorney, but this case takes the cake. So go ahead and grab y'all snacks now. And for this story, you might need to grab a little liquor. As you guys know, it's almost divorce season, so I'm giving you guys some of my craziest cases so y'all can be prepared. If you don't know what divorce season is, watch this video. If you're watching on TikTok, it's in the divorce playlist. If you're watching on Instagram, it's the video pinned right above. My last video was me representing the wife, and as promised, this video will be about me representing the husband. And boy, was it a mess. So the husband ends up hiring me. He's a surgeon, and his wife is an assistant principal. So you would think that these would be people who have some common sense. So wife gets caught cheating, but not just with anybody. She's cheating with one of her students at the school, they daddy. Y'all, the grass cutters just pulled up. Ignore the loud sounds in the background. So anyways, he's like, she can't have nothing. I don't mind taking care of our children, but she can't have a penny. No alimony, not the house, not retirement, nothing. I will only provide for the children. I was like, okay, let's talk about it. So I'm asking, do you guys have a prenup? No. Post-nup? No. How long have you been married? He tells me 9 years. And I'm like, well, we might want to get a move on things. Because once you've been married 10 years, I already know she's going to ask for spousal maintenance, which is what a lot of states call alimony. So we move it. So I file for divorce, get her served, bring her to court on a temporary order hearing, getting discovery done. Like, we getting this thing rolling. Then all of a sudden, the worst thing possible could have happened. The wife gets pregnant. Not by my client, allegedly, but by the mistress man. Why is this the worst news ever? I'm glad you asked. You cannot get a divorce in Texas if the wife is pregnant. If you want to know all about why you cannot get a divorce while pregnant, watch this video. And what makes this 10 times worse, not just the fact that she's pregnant and it derailed our entire plan, but she's married. So in Texas, by law, her husband is the child's father until we can prove it otherwise. In Texas, we have something called presumed fathers, and y'all, that's some dangerous stuff right there. And if you want to know more about that, watch this video, and that's in the custody playlist. Just when I thought the pregnancy was the worst news ever, no, here she come, pregnant for a whole different man, but my client is stuck in this situation. And she's not even claiming that my client is the father. So we're all on the same page here of what's going on. This is the part of the story where I need you to take a sip of your liquor. So then one day, this lady comes into my office, and she wants to speak to me, and she has some documents she wants to show me. Long story short, the pregnant wife and her best friend fell out. So she was here to deliver evidence to me to bury the wife. Y'all, I'm trying to get the sun out of my face. Just work with me. So she has all of these text messages printed out, and I'm reading their conversations. But one of the most disturbing things that I read was that the wife was planning on poisoning my client in hopes that he goes to glory and she becomes a widow because they don't have a will and she would get everything. Of course, I show these text messages to my client. He's thinking about pressing criminal charges, but then fast forward to a couple weeks later, unfortunately, she loses the baby due to a miscarriage. And then all of a sudden, I just stop hearing from my client. So I'm reaching out to him. He's not answering my calls. He's not responding to my emails. And this is not like him. So I'm like, oh my God, like, did this lady get to him? Like, is he poisoned? Then a couple weeks later, I get an email. He thanks me for all of my hard work. But basically, he says that he wants to work on his marriage. Him and his wife are getting back together. And my services were no longer needed. Now, as a married woman, I truly wanted to be happy for him and for them that they were able to, find their way back to one another. But as his attorney, after all that occurred, this lady was making plots and plans to kill you. All I could think about was, ain't that a shame? It's been years now, and sometimes I just think about, where are they now? So I want to take a poll in the comments. I want you guys to guess, do you think they're A, still happily married? B, she ended up poisoning him and he's with our Lord? Or C, they're divorced? Before I let you go, for you guys who have a sweet tooth like me, my candy company, we're running a sale on our white chocolate pralines. I know some of you guys refuse to give up calling them pralines, but that's another conversation for another day. White chocolate is on sale right now on our website. And just so you can see the comparison, this is what white chocolate looks like, and this is what rum looks like. And I love y'all, so I'm going to give y'all an extra coupon so y'all can save even more money. And what should the coupon code be? ATAS. But ain't that a shame? Let me know your thoughts on this story, and I will definitely see you in the next one.
Man, I wanted some of those pralines, but my wife told me no. She said it's ridiculous. You already got pound cake. You already got banana pudding in the fridge. You already got brownies. And I say, stop oppressing me, woman. But this type of foolishness, I do hope that they've worked everything out. This is the type of stuff, and I think at the beginning of the video was a little snippet. Men, 49% of them, that's almost half of men. Half of men fear divorce more than they do being alone. I fear getting everything taken away from me. I fear getting wiped out more than I fear living in solitude. I wonder why that is. After a story like this, after foolishness like this, I fear the stuff that comes with divorce. Not just the money being taken, not just my livelihood, but all of the other things that are taken away from me. Some of these brothers have been thrown into jail. Literally, not a joke, thrown into jail based on a lie, based on crocodile tears from the woman right there in court. Judge don't look at no facts. They stop looking at anything. They just sit there, oh, well, you know, sir, you could have been. And instead of being impartial, instead of looking at the facts and the evidence of the case, they sit up there and listen to her cry and tell a whole bunch of lies and then turn against him.
I'm really trying to find a good way to say this and a way to explain it to where everybody can understand, because I want everybody to be on the same page when it comes down to me. I don't have any to give out in 2026. And it's not that I don't want to, because I do. I just don't have it. I don't even have it on me. I don't even walk around with it on me anymore. So if I go out or I'm in a different city or I go on a date or something, I don't have it on me. I don't walk around with that on me anymore. I will have to order it months and months ahead of time just for me to have it for when I need it. And then I can only put in orders during certain times of the year, so it's sometimes it be backdated. Saying good morning every morning or asking me if I've eaten, you can save that for somebody who walks around with on them. I don't. So I don't know if you're gonna still want to text me and call me every day or take me out on dates knowing that I have to pre-order it ahead of time. I don't have it on me. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there before the year comes, that I don't have no for nobody.
I guess I really don't understand this video because it's not cute. What you probably think that you're saying is, well, I don't know what you think you're saying. This doesn't sound as good as you think it might. I've been giving out here, I've been giving it out there, but now it's worn out and tired. That's kind of what that sounds like to me. And I don't think that's what you were going for.
I just want y'all to know, just because your meat is small, doesn't mean everybody else that I know that I have had intercourse with meat is small. Because I say 9+ inches is because that's what I used to. And just because you got a little poom size meat, don't mean that everybody else has the same as you. Talking about something, what type of, you got the type that don't want yours. The type that don't want your meat in me. That little baby thing, what I supposed to do with that? I can't even bounce up on the thing. How I supposed to bounce up on it if it's too small? I like to bounce up on it. The fuck I supposed to bounce up on a piece of shrimp?